let's try this again. Hello everybody, this is the My Venture channel. I'm Danny. Today it's second to last week of February. I'm actually in Northwest Ohio, even though it's a kind of a Michigan channel. But I am over by White House, Ohio in a campground doing a little overnight camping. I shot a whole ton of video, but the camera and the microphone weren't on, I guess, apparently. But let me bring you up to speed. So, like I said, we are in White House, Ohio, and this is the White Oak campground in the Oak Openings. It is the Toledo Metro Parks district, and we're actually not far from Toledo. But it's really pretty over here. They got nice heated bathrooms over there. I'll take you on a tour in a little bit. But in the meantime, this is my One Tigress TeePee style tent. It's the Smoky Hut version. It does accept a wood stove. And I showed you all setting it up, but you know, no audio. So we'll see what we can do to try and make that work. But as you can see, this is my wood stove over there. I do have it fired up. This all closes down and makes a teepee style tent. I am not a big fan of I like the stove so far. It is stainless steel. It weighs 22 pounds, but I am not a fan of the stovepipe itself. It is a pain in the butt. Basically, these all stack into one another, and it's just a real big pain in the butt. I mean, they're using hose clamps to put it on there. That's stainless steel also. But I'm not a fan of that, so I'm gonna get a what the heck do you call that? A titanium, one of the ones that you roll out and stuff. I think that'll work a little bit better, pack up a little bit nicer. This is from that company. Like I said, it is a stainless steel stove, 22 pounds, but it seems to work pretty well. This is the second time I've had a fire in it. It does collapse, folds flat basically, and goes in a little bag. That one right there. And in order to put it together, you got to use these screws right here. Some of the other stoves that you have, they have a rocking mechanism. And I like that and prefer that, but this was $160 or something. So, for its intended purpose in the future, I believe that this will work out pretty good for the money, and it's not a titanium stove, so it wasn't $300 and some odd dollars. But so far, I got it fired up. I've had it fired up for about an hour, and seems to be doing fairly well. Had a little lunch along the way, and there. Now you are up to speed to where we are at. I think maybe in a little bit we're going to go for a little walk. There's some really nice hiking trails that go through here. So just kind of let the stove burn in a little bit more is all I'm trying to do here, just to make sure it burns off all the odors. So yeah, so that's where I'm at, just kind of enjoying the day. I'll catch up with you in a few. Okay, let's take a little walk. It's actually a really nice place to camp. It is, it's $30 to camp, but they give you 2 bundles of firewood. So it's almost like, that's like $10 worth of firewood, really, depending on your area. But that's where we're at. So it's like $20. And, pretty nice. Nobody here, nobody camping at least. This is like the 3rd time I've been here. Here's another campsite. There's like 10 total sites in here. 8 total sites and 2 group sites. Hammock campers are good. Tent campers, it's a touch uneven. You gotta kind of pick your spot. It is tents only. No campers, no nothing like that. You can kind of see the layout here. I am in 7. Apparently somebody's coming in on site 4. That's where I camped last weekend, is right over there. You gotta walk all your stuff in though, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. But you got this place. You got this, I guess, pavilion that is really kind of cool. It's got a nice big fireplace. It's really pretty. Then bathrooms over there, they are heated and you do have water there. So apparently there's a dishwashing station over there, and there's all kinds of like holes in the ground with covers on them that you can use to dump like your dirty dishwasher, like your gray water and stuff, which that's new to me. Never happened to me. But then you got like a little play area over here, a little picnic area for the kids. There's a bunch of walking paths that go through here too. And there's 2 group sites right over there. So, and that's part of the walking path. And then you go through there, and that's part of the walking path also. I forget how far you can walk with that, but it's pretty far actually. So, just a quick little tour, I guess. Can't stray too far away from that wood stove. I'm trying to get it burnt in, so. As a little side note, the the name of that stove seems to be burning well. The fumes have subsided pretty decent like. So I've been kind of sitting here burning it pretty hot, just to try and just trying to burn some of the oil and stuff off. It still had a little bit of an odor to it, but got a little bit of firewood split like I told you earlier, so I've just been kind of throwing some littler stuff in there to keep the fire hot. But it's time to add another log, so I'm going to add something, well, a little bit bigger inside here. Ooh, that's hot. Imagine that. The fire is hot. I mean, who knew? So we're going to throw a bigger log in here just because I'm intently curious how that does with some bigger stuff. So what you're going to do is always rake your coals forward. And then this is probably 3 inches this way to this way to this way or so, and it's probably 6 inches long, 7 inches long. It's not hardwood, but I'm not sure what it is. But let's give that a try and see how it burns with that kind of, with the log. Some of these littler stoves apparently don't like too big a lumber. So I noticed this guy across the street. Hi. How are you? Are you electric? I got nothing for you. I'm sorry. Got his buddy over here too. Hi. Look at you and your big noses. Sorry guys, I got nothing for you. I didn't realize we were gonna have some horsies over here. Sorry guys. Look at the feet on these guys. Wow. That's cool. Those are pretty big horses too. They're decent size. Hi. Sorry guys, I got nothing for you. Look at how long your hair is. That's so cool. You okay with this? Everybody happy? That's super cool. That's right. You, sir or ma'am, will take all the attention you can get, apparently. You'll take it all, won't you? You will take it all. Your brother and or, well, looks like sister. She doesn't seem to really care. Beautiful. Well, what am I having for dinner? I'm glad that you asked. Steak. And I'm gonna green peppers, mushrooms, potato, and asparagus. I'm gonna wrap it up in a foil pouch with some butter and some oil. And then the steak, I'll season up a little bit with just a little bit of Lowry's, because I love Lowry's. It goes good on everything. I'm going to put a piece of aluminum foil on top of the stove, and then I'm going to fry this right on top of the wood stove. So, let me make a foil pack, get some stuff ready, and we'll bring you in when we go to cook it. Red stuff, a little green stuff, a little yellow stuff. A little bit of butter. Oh, okay. There. Almost lost a potato. Got a fire hot. Let's throw that little bad boy on there and see what happens. Let's go with this. You can see hopefully what I got going on there. And we're gonna go throw the steak on right about there. Ready, set, go. Haha. We're making steak, baby. Steak, baby. Love it. And maybe I should have thrown a little oil down. Let's go get some oil. It smells so good. There we go. Now we're cooking. Go, baby, go. Well, I did the old flip, and this part was over here, and it was a little bit too hot, so I got her a little burnt. That's okay. Still edible. It's gonna be, no matter what. And I had to turn the stove down. But we're good to go. Another probably 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. Steak should be done. Let that rest right there. Throw a little bit of those vegetables back on while we're waiting for this to rest. Should be good to go. I'll bring it back in when we're eating. Life flight. All right. Let's see what we did here. Get my garbage bag. Hopefully the vegetables are done. It's one of those, if they're not, they're gonna be. Because. So. It's a good thing I'm in a campground and, you know, there's no bears or anything around. Not where I live, anyways. Taters look good. Whew, they're hot. Cottage cheese, because cottage cheese is delicious. If you don't like cottage cheese, unsubscribe right now, because that's just un-American, alright? Forgot my knife that I was using for chopping firewood earlier, so that should be just perfect. Oh, I cooked her a little bit too long. Dang it. It's okay. It's still gonna be good. Yeah, I overcooked her just a hair. Dang it. The fire was a little bit hotter than what I was expecting. It's gonna be delicious no matter what. Just as I suspected. Amazing. Alright. You don't need to see me eat. I hate that when people do that. Okay. I'm gonna eat this stuff and then we're gonna wrap everything up as far as. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna eat this stuff and we'll decide what happens from there. I am most likely in for the evening. I had a buddy, I'm not far from, like I said, from Toledo, but he lives about 5 miles from here, and so he's decided to stop by and check things out and say hi for an hour or so. So he just left. It's dark out now. Got the fire just a burning, and it's super comfortable in here. So I'm going to sit here. Got my tablet, so I'll probably watch something on the old YouTube. Just kind of sit and hang out in here for a little bit. I might have to go out and cut a little bit more firewood. We'll see. Just for the morning time. And we'll go from there. So if I don't see you, I will see you in the morning. See you in the morning for coffee. Well, good morning. Let the stove burn out because that's what I do anymore. I don't really feel like waking up in every 2 hours, 3 hours to load the stove. But it was about 35 degrees. And it's about 5:45 in the morning. I had to get up to take a leak at about 4. And then came back in, laid down, just couldn't get back to sleep. So I decided to get the fire going and get a little water on there, start making some coffee. So that's where we're at. Stove's burning nice and good though. I like it. Today's variety is Folgers instant coffee. I do not like instant coffee, but yeah, we're going to. I don't even know if that's a lot, but I feel like it should work. It's coffee time. Maybe I'll let that cool down. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we'll let that cool down a minute. Alright. You gotta let me go. It's coffee time. That oatmeal. As long as I got enough water. Like hide and go seek. Alright, well, I think we're going to start this pack down process and start getting ready to get out of here. So I want to check out a couple of areas around here and see what's going on with those, see if those look interesting to maybe camp at, and just kind of play around a little bit before I head home. So gonna start this process. Shouldn't take but 20 minutes, half an hour. It's mainly I gotta let the stove burn out. So, but we'll start that pack down and we'll get out of here. So we will see you guys on the next video.